Cheers, vinyl community. Just setting up for this little segment, Worked Up a Thirst. I take a lot of time. I pull albums, I research, I do things. So I hope you like this one. As the title shows, it's pulled a few of my best sounding Elvis Presley albums and 45 RPMs. Now, these may not be the best sounding records in your collection. It's just some of the ones that I remember sounding best. And I'm going to show them to you. They're still available. So if you want to really test out your system, if you really want Elvis to be in your living room or your listening room or your space that you listen to your records on, these are the ones to go. But before I start, I just wanted to comment on Sunday night's Oscars. As you know, Austin Butler was up Best Actor category for playing Elvis. And we have Elvis right here. Thank you very much. And Austin lost out to Fraser, who played the whale in the movie The Whale. I'm not sure of the actual character name, but I was kind of disappointed that Austin didn't win. I thought he was tremendous, as most of the nominees were, but I really thought he knocked it out of the park. He became Elvis. He not only acted his ass off, he wiggled his ass off, he sang his ass off. He actually became Elvis. He was in that persona. So I really thought Austin Butler should have got the Oscar, but I wish him well in the future, and I do congratulate all the nominees and all the Oscar winners from Sunday. And I just want to say, I'm sure Austin's going to be up there again. Just a tremendous talent. I didn't know much about him before he received the role of Elvis, but casting people obviously picked the right guy. So now we're going to start our segment. That's just my 2 cents on Oscar night. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show a few Elvis records, and I'm going to finish up with what I think will knock your socks off Elvis-wise. Elvis would be in your living room. First one is an OG. Elvis is Back. This is a reissue. This is not the original. This was 1961 when Elvis was discharged from the Army in Germany. Colonel had them all lined up in Nashville, I believe, with some of the top session guys, and also his original band, Scotty Moore included. Here's the inner. And this record is not the same jacket as the original, and I'll show you more of a facsimile of that in a second. This was, like I said, a reissue. And here we have the record itself. It's a floppy RCA, but it sounds tremendous. So I was talking to another friend of mine who was an audiophile as well, and I was saying how good this record is. And he said, have you picked up the... Well, first of all, I said I would love to get an original pressing of that, but price-wise, they're pretty expensive, and it's really hard to get anything like above VG Plus if you're lucky to get a VG Plus. So I kind of stayed away from them. This is actually near mint, so it was good enough for me at the time. So he said, well, there's an Analog Productions reissue that they did a few years ago. It's a double 45 RPM. You should pick that up. And that is this. And as you can see here, it said extra Elvis photos inside. So they eliminated that from the reissue. And here you have the lineup. It's split up on 2 records. They did a great job. This has Soldier Boy, Dirty Dirty Feeling, Fever, The Girl My Best Friend, Like a Baby, Reconsider Baby. But it has Such a Night. And Such a Night is just a knockout track. If you don't remember it, once you hear it, you'll remember it. But pop it on. I consider it a deep cut. Here's the actual record. They actually did a nice job with the original RCA label. And inside, you see the photos that I believe were included with the original record. And these are the GI bonus. So pick this up. I would pick this up before I picked up the reissue. This is a little more pricey, but this is has a bit of an edge onto my original reissue. Here's another great record that's on Legacy. This sounds great. Elvis Live, August 26, 69. As you can see the hype there. This is a tremendous sounding record. Anything I bought with Elvis Legacy just sounds really, really good. Here's another Legacy, which is a numbered Legacy here. This number is 0284. I'm not sure how many they manufactured, but this is live. That's the way it is. It actually advertises the movie on the back, and this is from the Showroom International. This is at the International Hotel Dinner Show, August 12th, 1970. And here they recreate the orange RCA label. And that's on 2 records. So it's spread out. It's 33 1/3. Here I was able to take the hype sticker off the wrap, and I was able to place it on. So that's really cool. Here's the album again. Here's the inner. You can see that. This is prerequisite YouTube channel stuff. You got to hold up the album. I learned that from watching some of the other guys. And next one up is a tremendous sounding Elvis record. That's this one. Another Analog Productions, Elvis 24 Karat. This is a triple set. This has all the gold Elvis, all the platinum Elvis, all the 24 karat Elvis. This has Can't Help Falling in Love, Good Luck Charm, She's Not You, Love Me Tender, Stuck on You stereo and in mono, All Shook Up in mono, Let Me Be Your Teddy Bear in mono. But this is Elvis in the Room, and look at that picture there. Elvis in the Room, there you go. Elvis in the Room, audio quality sound. And comes with a nice insert. Tells you all about Bill Porter, the producer, the engineers. And wasn't a trifold, wasn't a gatefold. I don't really like it, but it's on 3 180 or 200 gram records. But what I think is the best sounding records that I hear on my system, you may disagree. This 124 karat's hard to beat, but these UK issued 45 RPM 10-inch Elvis Presleys. These were from a box set that had 18 of his number 1 hits. This was released on Elvis's for the anniversary of Elvis's 70th birthday, 70. So it was quite some time ago, and there were 18 of these. And these are not only singles, but they're EPs. They have unreleased tracks within the released tracks. Here we have A Fool Such As I. Now and Then There's a Fool Such As I. And I Need Your Love Tonight. And then Now and Then There's a Fool Such As I alternate version on this. Unbelievable. 45 RPM. Here we have She's Not You. You can see the label. And She's Not You, originally number 1, August 30th, 1962. It has Just Tell Her Jim Said Hello and She's Not You alternate version. But when you hear Just Tell Her Jim Said Hello, you're going to cry. I just got the chills. Elvis is in the room. Those little clanging bells, clavinets or whatever, they just float. They float around. It's just tremendous. And that's this one here. Next one up is Crying in the Chapel. And this was originally number 1, May 27th, 1965. It's, I believe, In the Man in the Sky and Milky Way White. And these are limited editions. These are actually numbered. This is 08772. You can see right there. Now, these are all I have of these series. I'm trying to collect them, but they're over. Usually imports are hard to get. I actually got these in a shop in London, England, over by Ronnie Scott's Jazz Cafe, and I was able to walk in. I didn't know what they were. I didn't know how they sounded, but the price was right. Anything Elvis, I pick up. I had very limited access to albums. We didn't have a lot of time to go to a lot of record stores at the time, and I didn't have a lot of I didn't have extra luggage to bring Elvis Presley records in because the new weight limits on airlines. So I only bought a few records when I was there, but I did pick up these, and these are great. When I go back, I'll definitely get the whole set. So these are my picks for best sounding Elvis records. These are 45. And let me show you one here. Beautiful 10-inch. These are actually excellent to near mint. So didn't hear them when I bought them. They look good. The price was right. And I wish I would have known how good they sounded, because I would have bought the whole set at that time. I would have bought all 18. And hopefully I could somehow get all 18 with the box. It actually came with the box. I believe these were offered in over a period of 18 weeks or so, where you bought one, had to go back, the next one was issued, and then you get the box. I think that's how that worked out. But cheers. And congratulations to Austin Butler's nomination and the awards he did win. And again, keep rocking. And please let me know what your best Elvis records are, best sounding Elvis records are. And I will pick them up. Before I go, I forgot, I just saw it in the screen. I want to do my segment, best OG sounding record that I have, one of them. And that's this one, Bowie, who was a big Elvis fan. That's why we picked Bowie. Of course, everyone was a big Elvis fan. Everyone still is. And this is Scary Monsters, an original RCA OG with the original inner. This is the gold. So you want to get the gold RCA Victor, the first press. And Scary Monsters, Ashes to Ashes fashion, just amazing. It's a record where I will pick out that record and I will play the entire record. That's how good it sounds. So that's my pick for today. And that's it. So keep rocking. Again, cheers, Austin Butler. I was going to say Austin Powers, but Austin Butler. And we'll see you next time. Take care, keep rocking, and stay safe. Bye-bye. Thanks a lot.